Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
As most of you know, I am Sherran, and Rick's middle daughter. And I just wrote a few words on behalf of my siblings and I in dedication of my mother. Here it goes. Tonight, my siblings and I would like to pay tribute to a woman who has immensely impacted our lives. We would like to recognize her for inspiring us to live the lives we live today. This woman is our mother, Sherran Griffin. Our mother is one of a kind. She is loving, expressive, quick-witted, courageous, confident, sociable, and always ready for a good time. Anyone who knows her knows she has an abundance of social contacts, loves to chat, and loves to spend time with family and friends. She can even be stern, fussy, and bossy at times, but she never ceases to remind us that it's coming from a place of love. Growing up, I didn't really appreciate or realize how much I needed my mom. I always saw her caring, helpful, and protective ways as meddling, overprotective, and overbearing, especially when I was a teenager. Years later, and she's still meddling, overprotective, and overbearing, only I understand it better now. It wasn't until I had my son that I realized how much I really need my mom. She has taught me how to be the best mother I can be. My mom worked full-time our entire lives, only retiring a few months ago. But my siblings and I never felt her absence. I'm not sure how she did it, but I find myself trying to emulate her and probably falling far short. She always made sure we had a clean place to call home and were treated with incredible home-cooked meals. Without a question, her family was her first priority. The gratitude and love for her children and the legacy that she and our father created with us, I would say, are her greatest achievements. My siblings and I have learned a lot from our mother in both our professional and personal lives. She has inspired us to be career-driven, to always go after what we want, and that no obstacle is too great to overcome. The fashionista, I forgot to mention that, y'all, by the way, also taught us to dress the part, because whatever we're doing, we might as well look good doing it. And most importantly, she has taught us that life doesn't always go as planned. When I think of my mom over my blessed 34 years of life, I can't help but to focus not only on the mother and employee she was, but also on the loving wife she has been over the years, especially during our father's, her husband's, health transition. My dad is a fighter, and my mom is the best coach he could have. When my dad's health took an unexpected turn and life became unfamiliar for them, Mom didn't get caught up in self-pity or the unfairness of life or the why me's. She just continued to nurture and provide care with a little extra love. My mom demonstrated and still does a type of resiliency and patience that only a woman of great commitment and strength could exude. Marriage is a steadfast, ordained commitment, and my mom exemplifies just that. Together they defeated whatever came their way. They are a shining example to my siblings and I of how to stand strong in the midst of the storm and trust the God we serve. Throughout the trials they faced, Mom managed to remain a committed and loving wife, a nurturing mom, a loyal friend, and a dedicated employee. She is our example of courage, persistence, service, faith, hope, and love. My mom, Sherran Griffin, is one of the strongest and bravest people I know. So, Mom, as I bring this speech to a close, we would like to leave you with this. As you retire, we're all wishing you the best. You've worked so very hard all these years, so you deserve a little bit of rest. However, Please keep in mind, your work is never done. Of every job you've ever had, you'll always have to keep just one. To continue to be one of the best mothers that ever did it. We love you, Mom, completely and forever, your children. Okay, now we'll have my sisters, Ricky and Chanel. They're going to dedicate a song to Mommy.
We did not practice this, y'all, so bear with us. And okay. No, you want to sit right here with us. That's on the spot like that. Last minute.